Hey everyone, we are back. We had a little bit of a hiatus here
Just a little.
on the old cargo trailer conversion, but we're back. We've been doing tons of stuff, and since this is episode 8, I think
so.
we were actually going to be doing our beautiful cargo trailer doors, which are floor-to-ceiling windows, but now there's so much going on. Everything's happening all at once.
Yeah.
And those aren't quite finished yet, but we have done, well, Brad's done something else. So in this episode,
We'll be doing the Potlights. I'll be showing you how we're doing the 4 Potlights in this living area
yeah,
and the 2 in the sort of back
in
bathroom
our
slash
ensuite.
closet.
I can't really sneak up on you. Those big glass doors, huh?
I know.
Ready for the big reveal. It's dark out here.
So what we've done is we've drilled all 4 holes in this section for our little tiny Potlights. They're going to be flush mounted inside. And I've fish taped all the wire so it's all run. So now I'm going to strip it and do all the connections, and then we're going to give it a test and make sure it's all working well and the lights aren't faulty or anything like that.
Ah, there we go.
These are just little LED lights. I picked them up on Amazon, and they're 12 volt system. I think they're 2 watts each.
But they're pretty small.
Very
Right,
small.
yeah.
Just I think off the top of my head, they're like 3/4 of an inch thick and 2 inches in diameter. So
And they
pretty
don't
small.
have much of an edge around them.
No. If you get lights like this, you got to make sure you're practicing on maybe a piece of MDF or something, just to make sure it fits properly, because they are sort of a compression ring on the side. So you want to make sure you're drilling the right hole, because if you drill too big of a hole, then I can't help you. I ordered them on Amazon. We'll leave some links down below. But it's just called Dream Lighting.
Let's put that closer to the light.
This is all they are. Okay, 2 wires, super easy. Take the plastic off.
So are
And you
these
can
the
see
type of
these are the LEDs.
lights that people use in their RVs and things like that?
Yeah, nowadays everything is made with LED lighting. So anything brand new will have lights like this in it for an RV. We're even getting into 12 volt stuff for houses. So it's
Really? How come?
Well, it's just 12 volt. It's low voltage. You can put them in really small areas. For example, like LED strip lighting, that's all low voltage. You have to have a transformer to go with it, but like under cabinet lighting, that's all low voltage stuff now.
So that stuff is all above my pay grade, but I was very interested in the placement of the Potlights and what kind of things were we thinking about to where they go.
Well, it was, to be honest, pretty random. I just said, yeah, that looks good, and I drilled a hole.
You didn't do any special measurements?
I measured.
or-
So they're all centered.
God, when I leave him alone, I don't know what
gotta get her
he's
done.
up to.
So what I did was I found center of the trailer, and I just measured over, I believe it was 20 inches. And I said, yeah, that looks good. And then I kind of measured over here, made a mark, and I was like, no, I don't like that. And I moved it back a foot and drilled some holes.
That's real tangible tips you can give there,
Yeah.
folks.
Yeah. So fish tape is this right here. It's a metal cable almost that spooled up in here. And we just use this. It's nice and stiff. So you push it down the hole, and then it'll come out this side. Then you'll tape the wire to it, and then you can pull the wire back. It's a lot easier to do that than it is to try and shove wire down a small passage or something, because it'll just get all kind of knotted up and won't really go anywhere. So that's what we use this for. This is called a fish tape. Or there's also poles, which are really just like tent poles, but we use them to run wires in small chases and things like that as well. I've put in 1,000 Potlights in my career, so you just sort of get to know, you know, the light spread and how things look good. It just sort of becomes part of your brain, but
Part of the matrix.
part of the matrix. But a lot of the times, like a typical Potlight will have different spreads of light. So it could be 3 feet, it could be 6 feet. And with these, I knew they'd be a little bit smaller, so I wanted my lights not too far apart. We didn't want to have anything above the bed because we're going to be doing some lighting on the walls. Sconces, and that'll be a whole nother video.
Because I agonized on Amazon for hours and hours.
Days.
Hours over which ones.
Days.
So that's a separate video.
Yeah. But yeah, we just decided on 4, and Tiffany didn't get a say because she was busy, and yeah. We did discuss we wanted 4 in this room.
Yeah, it's not a big room.
And we did discuss that we wanted 2 behind us, and we discussed the switching. So these 4 are on one switch, and the 2 back there are on one switch as well.
Key. Yeah, because
we just want, you know, what our needs are.
We don't really need our super deluxe bathroom area lit up all the time when we are relaxing in the great room, which is right about here.
Yeah, we're in the great room and the bedroom and the kitchen.
But they're great because, you know, I can touch one right now. It's barely warm at all, and
yeah, like I said, they only use 2 watts, so they burn like very little energy, and they don't burn hot because they're LED.
That looks fantastic. But you kind of thought, I don't know if it was strategically, but logistically, just about how far you wanted them from the wall. I mean, obviously they're clearing our little cupboard shelf things over there.
I mean, a lot of the times when you're thinking about placing lights, you don't want them, like if you're sitting on a couch, you don't want them right over your head or behind your head, because they'll cast a shadow. Yeah. So you want them a little bit in front of you, and unless you have a whole lot of lighting going on, then it's fine, because the one in front of you might cancel out the one that's creating the shadow behind you. In here, I just sort of imagined that the light would be sort of hitting us on our knees, roughly, when we're sitting on the couch.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's a good way to think about it.
Yeah, and then here, I mean...
where you'd be holding a book if anyone read books anymore.
That's right. That's right. And then the lights in the kitchen area, I wasn't too concerned about them because we're doing under cabinet lighting under our built-in. So this was just more for the space itself. I didn't want them too tight to the door because I still wanted to have sort of that nice spread. Yeah, we've got these 4 wired, ready for lights. We've got the 2 lights in the back actually functioning. So let's do a little we'll do a little hack here, okay? I'm going to turn the light down a bit.
Okay, good, because it's really bright on camera.
Okay, so here's a little hack. DeWalt has 12 volt batteries. This is a 12 volt system, and if you look on the battery, you probably can't see it in this light, but there's a B plus and a B minus, okay? So positive and negative. So I'm just going to hook these up. You just squeeze them into the area where your battery would normally connect to your drill, and voila!
The thunder, the lightning.
We have lights. So that's a good way to test it. You can use these for so many different things if you're creative.
Is there a danger of you getting a little zap there?
Well, it's low voltage, so...
You're so casual about it.
I mean, if I did...
I would scream, right?
Yeah. I mean, you could get electrocuted, but it
Shriek.
wouldn't hurt you that much. Like, it's not like 110. Okay. This isn't going to hurt you. It's 12 volt. But please proceed with caution. I don't recommend any of this. do at your own risk. Another key thing I should say is when you're picking your lights, look at the warmth of it. You know, a lot of people are going with the blue lights, like LEDs have this whole spectrum of lighting, and we went with more of a warm tone. Yeah, just sort of what we're used to, you know, growing up back in the day, having incandescents.
Good old light bulbs.
Yeah, they give off a little bit more of a yellow hue.
Yeah.
As opposed to the really like icy cold blue, you know, LED.
Unfriendly.
Yeah, and it's really not good for your eyes. Like it drains on you. So it's better to have this nice soft color.
Good job, babe.
Meh. That, and it was kind of all I could find.
Okay, yeah, that's right. We're on the what do we have in the workshop budget.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes, big time.
So make sure you keep tuning in to our cargo trailer conversion series. We have no idea what's going to be in the next episode because so many things are happening at once.
We're doing a lot of things, from stuff outside to other lighting, all kinds of stuff.
Building
Heaters,
the
cabinets.
It always gets to that point, right? In construction where you're just kind of doing everything.
I'm doing a lot at once here just because a lot of it is electrical, so I'm trying to get it all sorted out. But yeah.
All right. So whatever is happening in the next episode, for sure there is going to be a next episode. So make sure you tune into that and enter Brad's tagline here.
Keep on crushing it.
See you next time.
See you guys.